Hello.
Hi.
All right. Good afternoon. Yeah, welcome to our today's class. We are still on the course PhD 121, Primary Health Care. Primary Health Care. Okay, and also another option is this. You know, in as much as you may see a timetable, you can go as a class and say, please, we don't like afternoon what lectures. Am I committing?
Yes.
But of course, you know why you have afternoon lectures here. Tuesdays, I think Wednesdays you're not here, right? Thursday, so that's why you have this afternoon lecture. I think your lecture holds every day. You know, that's where maybe most of the lectures will just end by 1 or higher 2. But because Tuesday you're not here, Wednesday you're not here, so you have to cover, because if not, I know why they did it, because of those that are working. And they see that the people that are still not even grateful, they see the people complaining. That one, that even more of the people in hostel, so that one that I give something you said. Yes, I can remember. Yes. Don't you hostel? Yes. It's true. Where are they? It's true. That ones, I can remember now.
They are coming.
What's their problem? What is their issue? I remember now, yes. That person I tackled was, yes, hostel person.
But they are coming.
They are coming.
All of us were in the class today. We are playing.
If those that are working at something, they even are living something. To rush and go and do what they hosted and be playing them. My God.
Right.
They are not going.
If you have lecture by 1 or 2 and lecture is not there, it's all about planning your life, programming yourself. Now, okay, now that person you are waiting for since 2 o'clock, I'm here now. At a minute or 2, I saw them leaving the class. Look at it now. To 2, they are not leaving the class. When the lecturer you are waiting is now entering the class, you are leaving the class. Does it make sense? You couldn't go by 1 and go and eat. Now, when it's down 2, when you have that lecturer is walking in, you are leaving the class. No, before now, not even as I saw some leaving as I was coming. Not that they took the vacation from me. All right, please. We have this stuff yesterday, please.
Promise of
Where, please?
classification of AJ.
Okay, that's where we start today, right?
We are starting
Okay, we stop at telomerase shortening theory.
Yes.
Under the theories of what? Aging. So today we are studying for classification of what? Aging. Is it clear? So we start from classification of what? Aging. Alright. Okay, sorry, of the age, sorry, not aging, sorry. Don't mind me. Of the age, sorry, not aging, sorry. Age, yes. Aged. Aged.
Is AJ that means I know?
Is it what?
AJ. I know it as AJ. That is how we call it in my former office.
Aged.
Caring for the aged.
Not agent.
What's it? Computer everywhere. Aged. Aged.
What's the correct pronunciation?
Aged now.
What's agent?
Is it edge head? Which one?
None of them.
Edge head. Oh my God. Don't mind me. But we can actually look it up. How is this? Yeah. The transcription and the pronunciation. We can look it up. Someone can do it now. It is not far-fetched. Whether it's edged or edged. But I know that some people call it edged. But me, I used to call it aged or edged at the time. I started calling it edged. Sometimes I say edged. Confusion everywhere. Alright, so we can look it up. Now let's look at classification of the aged until proven wrong. See how what about this thing? Like one madam. Madam bad. Alright, so now, so we have different classifications. We have the psychological / social classification. So under psychological / social classification, we have the first one under this classification. We have young old, or they are also known as what? First elderly. Basically from 65 years up, they are elderly. Hope you know. Now, so there's one those we call young what? Old or first generation elderly. So this one they fall between the age of 65 to 74 years. 65 to 74 years. So they are referred, these individuals are referred as early, they are in their early stages of what? Aging. They are in their early stages of their what? Aging. And they are generally what? Healthy and what? Active. You know now, see, no, you should go to 65, right?
64 to 75.
I said 65 to 74.
65 to
74. Our, you know what we're talking about now? You should better, you between this now, right? 65? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
you said they are on their early age of aging.
Early stages
Of aging.
of aging.
As 64 to
Generation
75.
elderly.
You know, we have. I know. We are coming. You know, we have aging. Generally, aging must not be limited to this. But for the purpose of this classification, we just put them as the aged or aged. So we are just based on this 65 too. Am I concreting? Not that aging can occur. Remember what I said. This one is under normal circumstance. Remember, under what? Normal circumstance. If all the other things are kept constant, you dieted well, or whatever you call it, and you did your whatever exercise, and you took care of yourself, you fall under this category. But there are people that due to one or the other, they didn't do well, they may start aging even before that. And I don't know if my explanation is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is under normal circumstance. So they are early stages of what, and they're generally what, healthy and what, active. Can't you see now? He can run from here to. He can. True of us, he can.
He can now. Climbing this staircase.
He can, but he's between 65 now. So that's 74. He should. If mommy's celebrated 68, he should around that. But that's why I said that they are still what? Generally what? Healthy and what? Active. All things being equal. If all other factors kept constant, they're expected within this. The right one is expected to be within this healthy, healthy and what? Active. That's what I'm trying to make. Is it clear? Good. Now, at this age, a person was still true of us. He was even at 80, he was still true of us. He's 80 now. But even now, so playing football up and down, true of us. But I know that he's no longer active the way he used to be that time. So now, the second group under the psychological / social classification, we have the old, or second generation what? Elderly. Old, or second generation what? Elderly. This one are between the age of what? 75 and what? 84 years. A lot will have changed from year to year. True of us, yes. And something that we are not, did not manifest here may start manifesting here. True of us, yes. So this category refers to individuals that are experiencing a decline in physical and cognitive what? Abilities, but are still able to live what? Independently. Most of them can still go about their normal life, do what they start experiencing. If it does that, some may start having small, you may have a discussion with them and think you are still with them, and discuss it and go, thinking that they will start acting on it, only for you to come back after 2 weeks and say, hey sir, how are you going to say with what? Then he will now push to you. Why did you remind me? Has it ever happened to you? He push it back to you. Why didn't you remind me? Do you think I am of the same age with you? And once they say that they have won, you just keep quiet. You will know what else to do, what to say again. So they after know that something is changing in their body. And some will tell you from the beginning, please remind me. Once they hearing, please remind me, the person knows that he may forget. Is it clear? And other physical activities, they may not be that active the way they used to be, jumping around, So those that didn't want to accept that they are aging will start accepting it at that point in time. In fact, between 65 and 74, they won't even accept that they are old. They won't accept that they are old. If you mention it in their head, you have issue with them. Who is old man? Who is old one? You think you're very old man? Alright, so now, number 3, the next category is oldest/old. Oldest old or third generation elderly. Oldest old. Oldest what? Old. Oldest old. Or third what? Generational what? Elderly. This one are 85 years. And what? Above. 85 years and what? Above. 45 years and older. Only one you choose, okay. Here now, these individuals under this category, they will, at this point now, they will start experiencing significant. It's now clear, as in it's now everybody is now mama, stop it, mama keep it, papa, look at you. Until you touch, it's becoming clear. It's no longer doubting. Am I having issues? Am I having no? They cannot hear again. Is it clear? So these people, they are experiencing significant decline in physical and cognitive abilities. They will not be doing things they used to do again. Some of them will not isolate. Even to go for normal village meeting. In fact, some will tell you it's time to go back to the village. Even if you are those that have said it in the town for a long time, will tell you I want to go down to the village. It's time to go back to what? The village and stay. He will tell you by himself it's time to do what? Go home. Let me go and safeguard our. Once you start hearing, let me go and safeguard our eye. You know that he has accepted his situation. That's why you say hearing there's no elderly person in the village. Now let me go and organize the home. Even if you are saying stay, you will not stay. Even if somebody that has investment, you start telling his children which one to handle. Before then, he would have known each of them that is able to handle each one. You personally give the person each one they can handle and wash his hand. I'm going to the village. He will go there and continue his life until he's time to meet his ancestors. Are we together? So this is they are experiencing significant decline in physical and cognitive abilities, and often require assistance with daily living activities. Daily living activities. They often require assistance with daily. What are daily living activities? Like eating, bathing. Am I correct? Even washing their clothes. they cannot do it again. They require assistance. You will now see the children send him or her home with someone that will be helping him or her in the village. Maybe the person maybe is a young girl or just a boy of 15 or 13, 14. They will be paying the school fees. They will be taking care of the mama. Sometimes they will send two sets, a male and a female, so that they will complement the work. Just to make sure that mama and papa are being taken care of at that age. So that's exactly what happens. So they need us be free.
How about like I don't know again? Third.
Are they supposed to die?
Like brother shot for that and that but still I don't move back just like that.
Hey! See you, please, oh. Please, oh. No, it's not the time, hello. The time, his or her time has not come. Simple. When it's time to go, he or she will quietly. So yours is to take care of him or her, and that's all. There's nothing you can do about it. If you clean up, take care of it. Some of our brothers and sisters that go outside the country, that saw them do that. Three of us. Many of them do that.
Caregivers.
Yes. They go to elderly homes. All those elderly homes, these are majority of people you see there. These people are in this category. These are the people you see. Those that need serious assistance in their daily living activities. These are people you see. You know that there is not like here. Here, family system is somehow here. It's not yet, even though it's turning gradually like that too. If family system here is turning gradually, like over there. But for now, at least, we still practice our traditional family system, where we believe that is the smallest or the younger or the son or the grandson, maybe a mother will decide that one of his sons or daughters will go and be with mama. But it's gradually changing because now they don't send their son to mama. What they now do is that they will now go to somebody, a family that needs help, and get somebody there to be with mama so that they can pay the person's school fees and be training the person. It's like the same thing as what we live here to go outside and do. True. Because the services the person is rendering is being paid for by going to school, paying their school fees, feeding them. And the parents will be happy, hey, this my son has gone to going to school. He's not to take care of mama, let him take care of mama. Instead of run around here doing nothing. You see it now? It's the same thing as what they do there. True of us. But before now, what you normally do that time before now, you see a son or daughter will dedicate one of his children. They have family meeting. 2 or 3 may even send their children to stay with what? Mama. That one take care of their paying. Mama does mama have anything to give? But the idea is that they will be with mama, and the mama will also help to look eyes in their what? Their mother. Am I competing? Nobody is paying them for that. That's the family system. But now it has changed. It's changing gradually. In fact, it has changed. Most grandmama and mama, it's not their grandchildren that they are staying with. Most of them, it's either they are staying with somebody that needs help in the village that cannot maybe give birth to about 10 children and they're playing up and down, they're doing nothing. They will not give they will be grateful. Yes. So that's what happened in this category. Now let's look at the second classification. Cognitive classification.
That's the next classification. You say psychological and social.
Yes. Psychological and social classification. / The next one is cognitive classification. Are we together? Here, under this one, you have the first. Are we together? Here we have the first category here. This one you classify based on their cognitive, okay? Okay? Based on their what? Cognition or cognitive function. Are we together? So this classification is based on their cognitive what? Function. So the first one, we have normal cognitive function. Those with normal what? Cognitive function. Here, no evidence of cognitive what? Decline. No evidence of what? Cognitive what? Decline. The person is still no evidence. Like our even our guy here. Who? Okay, what age do you think he should be? Around what? Just guess. No. You just guess. Just guess now. Early 60s. Like 60 what? Like 60. I don't know. He still falls under the elderly now. True of course. But within, I'm trying to point out that he's within this in the psychological and social. He's within the young what? Old.
Fourth generation. Under
this cognitive, he's within the normal. Because discuss with him today, tomorrow he knows what he can tell you what you told him. As you even talking to him, you already know what you want to say. Two of us. So he's now normal cognitive what? Function. Then the second mild cognitive impairments is gradually setting in. But it's what? Mild. Here, some evidence will start becoming clear, right? Evidence will start becoming what? Clear. So here what happens is that some evidence of cognition decline, or there are some evidence of what? Cognitive decline. There are some evidence of what? Cognitive what? Decline. But daily life is not significantly what? Impacted. Yes, there are some evidence of what? Decline in cognition. But the daily activities is not what? Impacted. It's still active. Okay? It's still what? Active. And the next one is now. You look at the next level is what? Dementia. This one is becoming clear. It's now clear. At this level now, there is a significant cognitive decline. And it will start interfering with daily what? Life. Activity. Am I committing? So, this is based on what? Cognition. Okay? Cognitive what? Classification. Now, let's look at another category of classification. Frailty. Frailty. You know what is frail now? What question? What is frail? You know what frail is now? What does it mean?
Is it like shaky, scary, or
Fragile.
fragile?
If you say fragile, someone can still be. You can even at this age. Someone that's fragile is more of natural.
Someone that is not with no strength.
Fragile is more natural. Someone can be like she looks fragile. I say she looks. Mark my words. I say she looks. Two of us. She looks. The person there's something is wrong somewhere. The frailty is clear. But someone can still be okay, but he looks fragile. Hey, if you do boom now, the person will just disappear.
Don't give him a blow, you fall.
Let me look at those that look fragile. Hey, she looks fragile. There's no other person that looks from fragile in this class. Look at this one. So, do you now understand the difference? So now let's look at frailty what? Somebody may because of out of sickness look frail. True of us. true or out of old age look frail. But someone that is even okay, healthy may just by nature, the person looks fragile. He's doing like this, as if he can't fight, he can't even push somebody. And there are people that are even deadly. True of us, if they deal with you, you understand. You will know. But they will calculate. Because they know their own strength is in that calculation. It's a calculative attack. Because that's where their own strength lies. They will plan it well and execute it. And nobody will believe that they did it. I hope you're not like that. Are you like that? Okay, you're not like that, thank God. Hello? I've seen a lot of them. That's why I speak like this. I've seen a lot of them. Alright, so now we have the first one is what? Non-frail. Non. Yeah. Frail.
Frailty.
Okay, frailty, just put TY.
Frailty
Classification, yes. Classification. So the first category is what? Non-frail. Non what? So there's no evidence, at this point, there's no evidence of what? Frailty. The person is still. There are still people that may be in the second generation, and there's no evidence of what? Frailty. Yes. But people that may even be 50. They're shaking. They can't even walk unless they need walking stick. I've seen people that are 90. Parkinsonism would have set in. That one is a different issue altogether. You can develop depending on when the person comes to the person and other things that would have led to that. Am I communicating? Now, I've seen those that are I've seen people that are 90. You don't see any evidence of frailty. They are still strong. Unless they tell you their age. So that means people can still be in the third generation and still no show evidence of what? Frailty. Have you seen why we have these different classifications? Have you seen why we have these different classifications? So here there's no evidence of what? Frailty. Then pre-frail, yes. Here now, there's some evidence of what? Frailty. But daily life is not significantly what? Impacted. There is evidence of what? Frailty, but it cannot. They can carry out most of their daily what? Daily life activities by themselves. Okay? You know, as you are now, you carry out your daily life activities by yourself. But that's how you look like. Someone will do it for you. Someone, and even you, that clothes you are saying you're covering up, you want to go and date, cover up, you lock the truth, you stay, you don't want anyone to see you. Somebody will tear you, your clutch, will move it for you, you can betty, that place you'll be hiding. Somebody will do it for you. That's the situation. Am I committing? So that's part of daily life activities. They can still carry out their daily life activities by themselves. Even though they show some evidence of what? Frailty. The next one is frail. The last one is what? The frail. When the person now actually becomes what? Frail. At this level now, there is significant evidence of what? Frailty. As you start seeing it, including weight loss. Including what? Weight loss, weakness. Because you know that the mitochondrial function is going down. The cells, cellular respiration is going down. The cell doesn't have no much energy again, two of us. So the person become weak, weight loss, and generally it will impact on, it will lead to decreased physical activity. Because we have a pronounced decline in physical what? Activities. Is it clear? So that's based on what? The frailty what? Classification. Now let's look at another one. Comorbidity classification. Comorbidity classification. You know what comorbidity is? Of course, you know what morbidity is. What is morbidity? No. Morbidity. When someone is morbid, what does it mean? Mortality.
Death rate.
Sickness.
This one talks about what? This one talks about what? Sickness, right? So when you have comorbidity, what does it tell you?
Combination of
Good. Hypertension, diabetes, arthritis, all the tities combined in one person. You start seeing polypharmacy. You know what polypharmacy is? What is polypharmacy? Yeah, in one person. Because of comorbidity. Some will have arthritis, diabetes, hypertension, hyperlipidemia, ulcer. Up to 7 in one person. Where will we start from? Where will we start? Sight. They can't see. Where will we start from? As you are taking this one, the drug you are giving to this one is affecting the other one. Where will we start from? Please, don't pray. God forbid, my children will not suffer that. By God's grace. I'll try my best to ensure that they don't carry me around like that. Let it be our prayer because it is frustrating. All their savings will be on. And after the whole thing, you still die. After the whole thing, you will still die. The stress and everything. So, it's always good to just grow old quietly. Grow old. The day you will die, just with them, just lie down and go. Quietly. Don't create issues for them. Settle them. Discuss them with them. Tell them that I want to go. Please take care of the company. Please make sure that they Is that right? Which one?
It's like that.
Which one? I didn't
They said to tell them you are going to go. You are not going to go, but you can't go.
No, when it's time to go, I will go. Please. When it's time to go quietly. What you agree, your spirit man will do what? Agree. And heavens will agree on that. And it will also start guiding, if you form your guiding principles on how you live your life. Yes. How you agree to end your life, your last day will be. Will be a guiding principle to how you live your life. Unless accident, of course, accident that is not your fault. That one is a different ball game, okay? So we have the first one is no comorbidity. That is, there's no chronic medical conditions. The person has no chronic medical conditions, just dead. I've seen people like that. His family is nothing. BP is not high. They are nothing. They are just yes. Such people exist. Yes. Then the second one is mild comorbidities. Mild here, one or two or more. That it should be 2 or more. Or anyone. Sorry. Hello, please. Sorry. 1 or 2. Please.
1 or 2 chronic
please.
Is it mild or mild?
Mild. M-I-L-D. Mild. 1 or 2 may be there, but they do not significantly impact on the person's daily life. Even though they are there, they not impact on the person significantly on the person's daily life. So we also have the next one is moderate comorbidities. You start seeing 3 or 4. 3 or 4 chronic medical conditions that impact daily life. Here now, the person may have 3 or more and not have 5. Are you with us? Are you okay? Okay. Oh, when you went there, you know that it's not a love. I knew. I wanted to call you back, but I forgot. No, you went to me now and came back.
And stretch your leg.
All right, so Frank can deal with you there. Just sleep off. Especially when you have the stressful day, just stop right now and just sleep off.
That's the sweet. When children are not at home.
Hello. Now, so yeah, there are 3 or more chronic medical conditions that impact daily what? Life. The next one is severe comorbidities. This one, you have 5 or more. Arthritis, diabetes, mellitus. Which one? Hypertension. 3 or 4 of them normally go together.
Yes.
Diabetes, hypertension, BP, diabetes,
BP go together.
most times. Then hyperlipidemia will come in. Arthritis will come.
Yes.
Then ulcer. Because the person has been taking NSAID for a long time, ulcer will set in. You start seeing the person, ulcer. From there, the person will stop seeing you well.
Yes.
He can't even hear you again as you're talking to the person. Now, where will we start from? A lot of issues. So they fall under this last category. Severe. So we have 5 or more chronic medical conditions. Please, it's chronic. These conditions I'm talking about, they are chronic conditions, not malaria.
Yes.
Hello? Not someone that just have malaria, pam. You say that the person is no. It's chronic. They are chronic, that they are just there. You are just managing them. Okay? And some of them on top of it may even be HIV positive. Yes, now. On top, yes. You say who? You say her? Okay, now. Huh? No, now. Is it today? HIV how many years?
As the one will bring it, give it to them at that age.
No, this one have been there since now. That person may be an HIV positive.
Okay,
since before now, before all this started developing. How many years is HIV now?
It has been done.
How many years old now that it?
20-something.
HIV.
That's it. There are some, they are living careless life as at their 50s. Hello? There are men at their 50s. When that thing became, hello, there were men at their 50s, early 60s. They are still gallivanting with small girls. And they didn't believe that they have anything like HIV. And they were just doing what they like and contracted it at that time. And they are still with it. They should be around 8 something now. So I say it's possible.
Yes.
And they can even get it in the
It's
process
possible.
of taking care of themselves with all those jamming ailments. As they are giving them injection, taking care of them. They can, it can.
Who?
I said in the process of treating all these general diseases, they can come in contact with HIV also.
No, that is very slim.
With hospital, injection or taking injection or cleaning their wounds.
Be careful now because
Be careful, they can now. Okay.
So, with the awareness of cleaning and the changes,
Especially dressing wounds,
needles and everything, the chance is possible, but the chances is not that high again. But that one is what they can control. But you see that one. How many people can control it? Some may even forget that they are anything like protection. Just be doing anyhow. Do you even know the problem? During that period, when people did not believe there was anything like HIV. That time, when it came down newly, as it became so common here. Most of the people that are into sleeping with young girls, most of them do not believe. They'll tell you, forget that. Most of these illiterate, all these things, these things are just what the white people want to use to bring down our population. Forget that thing. It's not true, it's a lie.
Do you know that some people have one particular ring, not the ones that go whenever they do like this,
Good.
all the disease in that person come on.
Some have
When
some religious belief that it's not a
They play.
So a lot of people contracted this on this account, on this stupid account. A lot contracted it on this stupid account. Yes. And some of them will be around 80 now. And they may have other issues. So why won't, as you are treating HIV, a lot of things are involved.
Yes.
And remember again, that one again will be busy tackling the immune system. That will be tackling the immune system. So a lot of issues. We have the functional classification. Functional classification talks about whether they are what. We have the one that are what? Independent. They are still independent. They don't need you. At that stage, you think you have at that stage where all of you, you have grown, you are in university, you are working, you are married, your mother or your father, they are on their own. They or he or she on their own without even they don't need you alone in the house doing things for themselves. They are this level, okay? Without you say, and you say you even be bothered because you know that he's capable of doing whatever he wants to do. That is what. So here the individual are able to perform all activities of daily what living without assistance.
What age, sir?
This now is not age bound. It depends on the person. It depends on the person. The person, whether the person is frail, whether the person is still active. So it's not just because such person may be doing this thing even at 90. Some at 60. Some at 60 they need assistance. Yes, I've seen them. I've seen all of them in different situations. Some at 60 they need assistance. Some at 80 they don't even need you, sir. Am I communicating? Yes. Now, then we have partially dependent. Here now, this individual they require assistance with some activities of daily work, living, but they can still perform other work, responsibility. Not all, they can still perform other responsibility. That one, they can bathe themselves. They can bathe themselves. True of us. That one, they need people that will fetch water for them, people that can sweep house, but they can bathe themselves. True of us, they can bathe themselves and do that thing. They can feed themselves. True of us, yes. Even though they need people that will do that things, they are in this category. But dependents, here now, they require assistance with all. They can't even bathe. In fact, they don't even know what is happening again. But they are still alive, just like the one she mentioned. They don't move around again, but they are still alive. They are not dead. They can't even go out. Someone will have to carry them and go and bathe them. They are on the bed. They are there, but they are not dead. So they are under this what? Category. So we have just, this is the last, it's not totally a clear classification, but we just put it under this one. We have geriatric syndromes classification. It's not a clear classification per se, but we just miscellaneous. We just gather them together. We have falls. Those that have history of falls or risk factor. You know what is fall now? Or risk factor for what? Falling. Then we have dementia. I've already mentioned it now. Those that have been diagnosed of what? This one is clear. They have what? Dementia. They have been what? Diagnosed of what? Dementia. We have depression. Those that diagnosed of what? Depression or showing depressive what? Symptoms. Then we have urinary incompetencies. We have loss of bladder what? Control. There are some that they can't control it. Then we have malnutrition. Inadequate nutrition or risk factor of what? Malnutrition. Some may not even, unless you are there to feed them. Am I communicating? Of course, this one they depend on what? On people for their work, everything. In fact, they are not the one depending on people to do what? To feed them. As I said, these ones are just get up miscellaneous and put them together. Not a clear classification. So that's what we will stop for today's class. In our next class, we'll start for roles of mass technician in the care of the age. And that one is not much. And we will come to the end of this course.
Thank you, sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
All right, thank you very much for your attention. God bless you.